Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon. I'm happy because I'm talking to you.
Same, same. I wanted to say I saw your videos posted on YouTube. It was wonderful. I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to take a look.
Of course, of course. I'm a big YouTube fanatic as well, so I enjoy following and subscribing to people and seeing the different things that I have available right in front of me, you know? So it's
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, I love YouTube. I love YouTube. I love creating videos. I
Hmm.
love being a video maker,
A content creator also. You're
a
good.
content creator.
Yes,
Um,
you are.
Yes, I want to write scripts for videos that I can put voice over and show some images, kind of like creating documentary.
Nice. That would be actually a wonderful idea.
Sometimes I would like to do that. I have a text that I wrote about my city, and
Hmm.
I wanted to create a video in English. I wrote in
Hmm.
English. I wanted to create a video about the city where I live, but
Hmm.
then I would need some footage from the surroundings,
Of course. Yeah.
and it started to rain. So it's raining almost every day now, and there is the lockdown. We are not supposed to be outside, so
Yeah, I know.
that is causing
A
a
lot of
delay,
restrictions.
and it's causing a delay in that video. But I would like to read to you what I wrote about BBDB. May
I would
I?
I would love to hear this. I would love to. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I've been living in Beberibe for almost 7 months now, but I have visited this place since I was a kid, so let me tell you a little bit about it. This city is located on the east coast of Ceará, a state in Brazil famous for its beaches. It takes about 1 hour to go from Fortaleza, the capital of the state, to Beberibe by car. Any remarks about the text?
No, sounds wonderful so far and very direct as well. This is when you do get a chance to do this, this will be great for information for people that are traveling and backpacking and want to visit all these places. So,
Yeah. I must tell you that I have read this to other tutors, so they helped me get to this point. So it's
okay,
not all me.
okay. That's wonderful. That came out great though.
Okay. In Beberibe, you can visit many beaches like Morro Branco, Praia das Fontes, Uruaú, and Barra da Sucatinga. You can hire a driver and go for a special ride on board a vehicle known here as buggy. It's one of the best ways to enjoy nature and the beautiful landscapes. You can also spend the morning in a lagoon or go for a long walk at the beach. Would you change anything?
No, it
I
sounds like
will.
I want to go right now.
That's the goal. Is to. It's like a advertisement for my city. I only
Yeah,
talk about good
yeah.
stuff.
Yes, of course. And you should. You should. You should do this and you should be able to um, reach many people with this kind of content. And I think it's wonderful because more people need to visit Brazil. And not just, I am from my family is from Rio, but I think there are so many other cities in Brazil that are so stunning, so amazing that I think a lot of people don't, they take it for granted. They don't appreciate the beauty that they have there. So I think for you to bring awareness to your town and your state, I think it's wonderful. If you have more content, please share. I'd
Yes.
love to hear it.
I would like to use a soundtrack, in a
Mm-hmm.
low volume as I am
Mm-hmm.
reading, and people using songs from this region, from where I live. Maybe have ever heard? You probably have of forró.
Of course. Of
But not,
course. Yes.
I would choose a song without a singer, you know, just, what do you call it?
The rhythm, the rhythm,
Just the
the rhythm
rhythm,
and beat.
just the beat, you know, so that the person,
Ambient. It
yes,
gives you ambiente,
yes.
ambient music.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I would like to create. Something I love this. I love all of this, and maybe I will talk to someone to get the footage. Maybe some friends of mine have, because we have a lot of stuff in our
Mm-hmm.
phones. You know, we take
Mm-hmm.
pictures. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
you probably do that as well, don't you?
Yes,
You
yes, I
take
do.
pictures, you make small videos, but then
Yes,
you don't know exactly how to find them because there are so many and they get
exactly.
lost in so many other videos and photos that we have in our phones. So it would take a long time to find what we need.
But it's nice because I'm sure you do have plenty of hidden footage. Also, if you do have any friends that might happen to have a drone, it would be nice to get some aerial views of your town as well, if that's
Yes.
possible, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I used to have a drone. And I like this idea. That reminded me that I got my drone when I went
mhm.
to the United States because
Mhm.
the difference in price was
Yes, I've
so huge, was
substantial.
so substantial. I
Yes.
like that word.
Yeah, substantial. Yeah.
That when
Yeah.
I went there, I spent less than 2,000 reais, but in dollar, of course. I was
Yes.
in America,
Yes.
and here it
Hmm.
would be double the price.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. It's unbelievable, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, but it's not all cheap in America. I understand that. Do you
No,
agree?
no.
Because some
I
stuff
no, it's
like
not.
electronics, things that you can buy in a store are usually more affordable in America, but not
Yeah.
everything is like that. I
No.
understand
It's
housing is super expensive.
yeah, 100%. So okay, granted, we get all of our electronics at more affordable prices. But now in New York City, in my neighborhood where I live specifically, homes range in these areas anywhere between 400 to a million. $400,000 to a million
But that's to buy, right? What
to
about
buy.
rent?
So, rent. I think I explained with you last time that I live in a studio, so I'm in my studio apartment now. I have a very small studio apartment. It's the size of like a garage that was converted. So I have a kitchenette, I have a small little shower bathroom, and this is my living area. And for something like this, it's about 1,000 American dollars every month.
Insane, insane.
Yeah. So if you live further, like closer into Manhattan or closer to Manhattan, more expensive it gets. So if you live in Brooklyn, for example, Brooklyn, if you live in a studio in Brooklyn, but studios in Brooklyn are 5 times the size of my studio, so they're way bigger, but the price is also $5,000.
Yeah. And if you had 5,000, I mean, $1,000 to spend in rent a place here at the capital of my state, and $1,000 is what? 5,500 reais, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So with that kind of money, you would get a huge apartment facing the beach, like two garages spot. You say two spots in the garage.
Yes. Yes. 2 garage spots. Yes.
So you would be
Yeah.
living in the best place here with 1,000, the best place in the city.
I
I
know.
I pay for this house. This house is huge in my I mean, comparing most houses where I live, this house
Yeah.
that I'm renting right now is pretty big, and it
Yes.
has a lot of space around. So it has 8 coconut trees
Wow,
around it, and a
beautiful.
kahoo tree. And I paid for it 650 reais. So about
Wow.
what, $120?
I think so. I think so. Hold on. I have the converter here because I convert it often because I'm always seeing. So you said it was 160,000 reais, right?
No, I said
20.
120 reais.
Oh,
And $20,
120. Hold on.
$120. I thought that's what I thought. In reais, actually, it's 650 reais.
650
reais.
reais is $115.
See, so pretty affordable, right?
Wow, but you have that's a lot of space you have
A
for
lot, a
this.
lot.
Yeah.
I got lucky because living in the country, living in the coast area, far from the capital, prices
It's
get,
way more
yeah,
drop.
get pretty low. You can buy a house with $1,000.
I
$1,000.
believe you.
You can
Yeah, I
buy
believe you.
not a big
I
house, not a
believe you.
beautiful house, but you can buy a house.
No, but you can buy my dad not right now. Right now the dollar is very high. But when I was younger the dollar was also very high, and my dad sent my uncle $2,000 and he built 2 homes on his land for him and his daughter.
But that was
Like,
a long time ago, right?
it was a long time ago, you know, but
Yes. But
this was now
still,
maybe
yes.
15 years.
Yeah.
But $2,000 15 years ago gave him 2 small homes.
Yeah.
But this is also num sítio in the campo. And, you know.
Amazing. But
So
amazing how the difference, right? But if I lived in America, I would like to try an RV.
You would like an RV?
I would like to try.
I think it's a fun it's a fun way to live your life because you can experience other places with an RV. You're not stuck to one location. So I think I think that's a great opportunity. Over here, they have a lot of van life and RV life here in the United States. So people come or they build tiny homes that go on the road. And it's pretty impressive because it's become like a huge community here in the United States, especially with the younger millennials and the generation that's coming in, because things are so vastly expensive here in the United States that most people my age and younger can't afford to buy things.
Yeah.
So it's put in a situation where what do you do? How do you survive? And what is the best way without you becoming homeless, but still living? Yes. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. I got distracted because I can see myself on your right. There is the screen. There is a reflection there. Is that a door?
This is my bed / this is the wall of my bed.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that got me distracted. I raised my hand because I wanted to see
look,
if the image would raise its hand too. And it takes like a second. When I raise my hand, it takes like a second for the image to raise the hand.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I know what you mean. And I love the idea of tiny houses. I love that.
Yes, guys, I think it's wonderful.
Well, I think a reasonable payment in America, so that someone can pay like $1,000 just for rent, it would be like you have to make at least $3,000 to $5,000 to have to live like to be poor, not to be poor.
Just to be poor, to do nothing else but to stay here and be poor. And, you know, we only have a few seconds, but this is going to be a reminder for me to tell you something next time we have our conversation. I'll let you in on a little secret that's going on with me and things that might be changing one day. So Hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully I talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.